Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Dina if you're new here, and if you're not, welcome back. I'm so glad to have you. Today's video is going to be very short. It's just some thoughts I'm going to share in regards to why it's important to always look your best. And when I say looking your best, I'm not saying show up in a beautiful gown, show up in stilettos and a ball gown or something like that. I'm just saying simply showing up, looking your best. Whether we like it or not, we judge books by their covers. It's bad, yes, but we do it for the first time you meet someone. How they dress, how they speak, certain things. There are just certain things that we look at and we can make up our mind about them based off of that. And again, it's not right, but that's just the world that we live in. I'm not also talking about dressing to impress people because I just think that's very silly. I feel like I can talk a little bit about this because on this channel I'll talk about mindful consumption, I talk about minimalism. So I'm not telling you to go and buy a lot of stuff so you can always look your best and impress people. I'm simply gonna give you the benefits of showing up and looking your best. Point number one, looking your best involves looking appropriate for the environment that you're going to, the event that you're going to, the people that you're going to. So if you're going to a job interview, you have to dress like someone who's going to a job interview. If you're going to a wedding, figure out what's appropriate for a wedding and look your best. If you're going to the gym, you dress appropriate for the gym. If you're going to church, you would dress appropriately for church. And then number two, this is common sense, but I feel like we just have to talk about it. Sometimes common sense are the hardest things that we understand or we want to fight. First impressions matter. That's just facts. It's common sense. Before you introduce yourself, when you go somewhere, people will form opinions about you based on how you presented yourself. So that's just, yeah, I wish the world was more perfect, but it's just that people will form their first impressions on how you present yourself. And this kind of goes again with being appropriate for where you're going to. So if you go to a job interview, the moment you walk in, they have an opinion about you based on how you presented yourself. When you look your best, you feel great. There is power in just when you feel down, you take a shower and you look your best. Your problems will probably not go away, but you're just gonna feel better. It just kind of uplifts your mood. And I just feel like when people look their best, they just carry themselves with a little bit more confidence. Looking your best also communicates self-respect. And it's not just self-respect, but it also communicates respect for the people around you. Imagine going to someone's home and you get there and they're still in their pajamas and they welcome you. And then imagine going to someone else's place and you come in and they look their best to welcome you. I feel like those two experiences will be different. When somebody shows up looking their best and looking appropriate to receive you, it just communicates that they respect you. And then when you show up to their home looking your best as well, it just communicates that you respect them, but also respect yourself. The reason that people don't realize when you look your best, somehow people just treat you a little bit better. I wish this was not true, and I want people to treat everyone with respect and kindness regardless of how they look. But I just find that when you put a little bit more effort in how you present yourself, people would tend to take you a little bit more serious. I also just want to say lastly that looking your best shouldn't be just for special events. It should be for your everyday life, whether you're going to the grocery store, to the airport, to an interview or a wedding or a party. I think it's just important to put a little bit of effort just so again you can communicate self-respect and respect for other people. I just want to say it again, looking your best doesn't mean dressing in fancy designer clothes, dressed in high heels and all kinds of like crazy outfits. You can dress your best in a t-shirt and jeans and looking clean and have good grooming and things like that. So yeah, don't confuse overdressing with looking your best. I hope you do find this helpful. I know a lot of people disagree with this kind of message, but that's fine. But if you do find it helpful, please go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I'll catch you in my next video.